So this is Carmen's 1 week update / meet Carmen, because you guys haven't seen her yet. So this is just going to be about her 1 week update and how I'm doing postpartum. So there will be a birth vlog up, though we didn't get any footage of her actual birth. We got leading up to, and then we didn't get any footage of her actual birth, which I'm really sad about, but my husband had to hold one of my legs because I had an epidural, and so he didn't get to do any footage, and my mom was holding my other leg, so we didn't get any footage, but there are pictures going to be in the vlog because we got pictures right after she came out. Oh gracious. So I'm just gonna go over her birth stat. Was she was 8 pounds 8 ounces. She was 21 inches long, and yeah, so she was born at 10/20 on April 30th, and yeah, so I will do a birth story separate from the birth vlog, birth story, to kind of tell you guys like how things went and everything, like that. So, but I'm gonna do this first since, you know, but anyway, alright, so she is currently 8'5", which I'm pretty sure she's probably back up to 8'8" by now. Her doctor's appointment was Wednesday, and they're really pleased with her weight. She is breastfed and formula fed. Now she's not actually taking from the breast. She will not latch, but I do pump for her, so she's technically breastfed. And then she, like I said, she'll get a little bit of formula, usually like once a day, or twice at the most. The rest is breast milk, and that's because she was dropping weight at the hospital. When we left, she was 7'11", I think, or 7'10", so she had almost lost a whole pound. I got home, she wouldn't latch. I pumped. I only had colostrum still, so she was getting an appetite, and I didn't have it for her yet. So I was like really freaking out, and then the next day my milk came in, so I started feeding her, and then that night, Sunday night, around, well, it was technically Monday morning, it was like 1 a.m. I thought she stopped breathing, because I kind of like, she was breathing heavy, and I know they do that, so I just kind of looked at my phone, I looked back down, and just the look on her face, it just looked like she wasn't breathing, and I kind of freaked out, and so we ended up going to the ER, and they sent us all the way to the Children's Hospital, which was not fun because we had just gotten home. I was very depressed about going to the hospital again. Even though I knew it was best for her and everything, I was totally a mess. Like, it was bad. And she was hooked up to monitors and just tests, and no, it was horrible. And I totally regret freaking out the way I did. Like, I'm glad that I know now that everything's okay, but I really don't think she even stopped breathing, and I feel like she went through all that crap, and I went through all that crap for nothing, because I don't think she stopped breathing now. But they said that she could have for a few seconds, but that's normal. And so she had an EKG there too, and I guess it was slightly abnormal, but it's because she's still so small that like her heart is still like sort of in utero, and it's like transitioning right now. So like they did an EKG on Monday, and then they did one on Tuesday morning, and it was better than Monday's, so they went ahead and let us go home. But she has a follow-up EKG on the 1st, and if it's not getting better like it should be, then she will have an echo, which is like an ultrasound of her heart, just to make sure she doesn't have any holes in her heart or anything like that. So basically, she's a really good baby. She isn't super fussy. Like today was our roughest day so far, and of course it was the day my husband went back to work. He won't be home till like 5 in the morning, or not even 5 in the morning. What am I thinking? Like 7:30 in the morning. So today was her fussiest day so far. but she's usually really not that fussy. She fights for sleep pretty good. But other than that, she's a pretty good baby. She likes to be held, which is hard because, you can't hold them all the time, but it was kind of my fault because I held her a lot at the hospital, like at the where I gave birth. And then I did hold her at the other hospital, but I didn't really get to hold her that much. What I think messed up, like, me and her, like, a bonding time. Like, we bond. Like, I'm bonded to her, but, like, I feel like those first couple days at home, like, are kind of crucial, and I feel like it kind of got messed up with the hospital stay because she had wires all over her, and it was a pain to pick her up, and it was just not fun at all, again. But anyway, she fights her sleep. She, like, today she got up at, I got her up at 2, and then she didn't take a nap until, like, 5:30, which is really long for a newborn, I feel like. But, and then as far as nighttime, we'll lay down, like, no later than midnight, but no earlier than, like, 10. And then she gets up at, like, 2:30 on the dot, and she'll be up for, like, 2 to 3 hours, because she just fights her sleep. Like, that first hour is usually me changing her and feeding her because she takes a long time to eat out of those bottles. I use the Nook bottles. But she takes a long time to eat, which is why I think she doesn't like eating from the breast, because it takes longer than the bottle, and she already takes forever. But so she'll wake up around 2:30, and she'll fall back to sleep like 2 or 3 hours later, and then so far she's been sleeping then till about 10. So she's usually up to like 5. Yeah, she's usually up till about 5 a.m. from 2:30. And then she'll sleep till about 10. And the doctor told me that I do not have to wake her up for feedings because she's almost back up to her birth weight. So I don't have to wake her up to eat. So she's allowed to sleep all night if she wants to. So then she'll get up at about 10, because that's like when I wake up for the day. And then I figure I might as well just get her up because I know she's going to wake up soon anyway. And then if she goes back to sleep, like today, I just slept. I just slept while she slept. And so we didn't get up till 2, but I have not had, like, real sleep. Like, obviously, I'm not going to for a while, but, like, I haven't had a full night's sleep or, like, even, like, over 6 hours of sleep since our first failed induction, which was 2 weeks ago. So I'm, like today I feel better, but I don't know, like, I needed the sleep. So yeah, that's what we did today, because these next few days are kind of busy, so I'm not going to be able to, like, sleep whenever. So she has, like, she has brown hair. She doesn't have a ton of it. She has quite a bit in the back. I had, like, no hair. I was blonde, so I had, like, a little bit of blonde fuzz. And my husband did have brown hair, but it fell out at a few months old and turned blonde after that for a while. So I think she may have blonde hair here in a few months. And we were talking, it already looks like she might be losing some of it, or it's just getting lighter at the top. So, yeah. And she's got this really pretty toned her skin. Like, right now, she looks really red in the camera, but she's got, like, a really pretty tone. She's kind of, like, got, like, a tannish color to her. I don't know where she got it from, but it's very pretty. And she's got dad's lips, dad's ears, and yeah, so we're not sure on the nose yet. I think she might have, like, a mix of our noses, and then she has mommy's eyes so far. So she's a pretty good mix of the both of us. I would have to say she probably leans towards my husband a little bit. It's funny, when she's asleep, she looks more like my husband, and when she's awake, she looks more like me, because of her eyes. But right now, like, sleeping, she definitely looks more like my husband. So as far as postpartum, I am having a little bit of baby blues, just because, like, the excitement of the pregnancy's over, and, like, I'm so excited that she's here, and, like, she's in my arms and I can take care of her, but, like, it's sad, like, that she's gonna forget, like, being inside me, and, like, I don't know. I don't want to cry, but like I would rather her be here in my arms, but it's hard to wrap my head around not being pregnant just because, you know, you're pregnant for 9 months. It becomes like part of you, and then they're like out of you. It's just, it's odd, but sorry. It's just, it's a hard transition there. Really it is. But you know, things are getting better. It was really rough, like at the children's hospital, to see her like that. I just wanted her to be back inside me, because I felt so bad that she was like in all those wires and everything, and I couldn't help her. So it's just, it's more like a protection thing, I guess. I'm sorry, but yeah, wow, I didn't think I was actually gonna cry, but yeah, so this is just kind of like a baby blues thing they told me about at the hospital. I didn't even think it was gonna happen to me, because when we left the hospital I was so happy, but you know, it should go away, and if it doesn't, I'll have to talk to my doctor, but they said it should go away in a couple like weeks, like a week or two. So it's getting better. It was really bad at the children's hospital, but yeah, so, and it's just, it's a hard transition to make, you know, like I've nannied and stuff, but you really don't know until you have like a baby 24/7 that you have to take care of. It's definitely a big like transition there, so I'm just a little on edge, but I love her so much. So I've lost about half of my pregnancy weight already, which I'm very happy about. Wow, sorry guys. So I'm very happy about that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my postpartum belly here. Let me see if I can stand up with her. Oh, okay. So this is postpartum 1 week belly. It's definitely feels good to not have a huge stomach. Now obviously I have all this pudge here, so hopefully that'll go down, and obviously I'll have to work out too, but it is for 1 week. I think that's really good. So I'm gonna bring her up a little closer to the camera so you guys can see her little face. Yeah, oh yeah. So there is Miss Karmen Ray. Let me, I know, honey, I'm sorry. She's very cute. So I'm sorry that I bawled on the camera, but it's just like a mommy thing. It's hard to, oh, she just farted. It's hard to transition, you know, from, ew, yuck. I'm sorry. Wow, she's like either pooping or farting. Who knows? But it's just a hard transition to make. You know, they're in you, and you can constantly protect them, and you constantly feel them, and it's like nobody else gets that bond, and then like they come out and everybody gets to hold them. And not that I have a problem with people holding her, I don't. It's just, it's like you don't have them to yourself anymore, sort of, and like you can't just protect them from everything anymore. So it's a hard transition to make, but I'd much rather her be in my arms than in me. It was getting miserable. So, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I cried, but this is real life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.